Hey YouTube, this is Subs825.
Cyber624.
And Tenryu.
Before I start, I'm pretty tired because last night I stayed up till 4 doing questionable acts in GTA, possibly causing so much terror that I could be on the international watch list, but that doesn't have to mean anything.
You didn't have to say any of that.
No, but actually I had pretty much fun. I raised like $1 million in that freaking game.
Wow, okay, that was... Okay.
Yeah, so I only got like, a few
whatever.
hours of sleep.
Hey, look, finally we're getting some new ones.
And we only have 2 telegrams.
2 telegrams, you know what? What are they? What? The cheesy bacon potato ranch dressing cauliflower banana
bacon.
monstropolis with game moderators powwows on the side of
Let's look at that. Let's look at that. It looks interesting.
What the fuck is this?
What is this?
This is an ad for a region called Europeia? Fuck it.
Well, I heard bacon, so I'm already reluctant to join.
Well, I don't know what to say about that.
That was bizarre. That was bizarre.
Student application?
Yeah. But,
I mean, hey, they're offering bacon and potatoes.
Fake pork roast all the way.
Let's just take a look at the issues.
Sure. Alright.
Okay.
Road Rage.
First one. Road Rage Rampage.
Oh, God.
What is this,
Oh, God,
Carmageddon? Jesus.
No, okay, no, we're not going Carmageddon here. I played the original, too.
Oh.
Due to the ever-increasing traffic on Totsuki's highways, commuter tempers are flaring, leading to an increase in road rage-related accidents. A recent case in which a very impatient driver attacked and seriously injured a slow driver has brought the subject rapidly to the highest levels of government. Okay.
What did he do to the guy to cause that much damage?
I don't think we want to know.
I want to.
Hang him.
Oh, God. Anyway, the options
we're not Japan, dang it.
Options are, number 1 is make more roads or expand the roads you already have. Option 2 is improving bus and rail service and encourage carpooling. In other words, try to get people to use cars less.
Or use public transportation over private transportation.
Yeah. And number 3 is beep that beep. Catherine Gratwick yells at the top of her lungs from the window of her very large pickup truck with a gun rack mounted on the weird window.
Whoa! Let's place all that thing down and let's talk like civil people, shall we?
And stay out of our poop and drive. In other words, the option 3 is don't do anything about it.
Well, I'm gonna say that's probably the experience you'll have driving on a highway with a redneck behind you.
You have caused another war.
Well, I don't know.
Well, let's see how the comment section is going to be this time.
Oh, God.
Well, anyway, for my country, I actually chose number 2 because public transportation.
I'd probably go for number 2 too. Although I would also try and encourage people to ride bikes. Because you don't need a car to go everywhere!
Well, they have a issue for that, to actually promote bikes or bicycles or, you know.
No, really, the only issue I've seen is when the bikes go clog the fucking streets, which, I like bikes, but, like, why do you need that much bikes?
I had, like, 2 different issues. They're basically almost same thing.
Alright.
But, yeah, I know how awesome public transportation is, because Japan.
Oh, Japan is really good.
Also, according to my dad, India, because apparently India's public transportation is like a spider web all over the place. You can pretty much go anywhere in India with it.
Oh, I've heard that too. The only downside is that there's a lot of people, like, too many.
Oh yeah, 300% capacity.
Yeah.
On average.
Yeah.
Some people died.
I wonder if I can find a picture of, like, people climbing on the fucking trains.
Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot. Some people...
I know. I wonder if I can find a picture of that.
Yeah, you can find a lot.
Post a picture of that.
Yeah, just put it on the screen.
Yep.
Yeah, so number 2 is good. I mean, as far as I know, we're not India, so we don't have to worry about people dying from it. So
yeah, well, India has a population problem, so that's not really a problem with the train system. That's a problem of there's too much people. So either they need to make the train system bigger, or actually no, they're going to.
Did I also mention not much people pay for the train?
Okay, that's surprising.
I have a friend.
That's
who lives
a dick move.
No, I have a friend who lives in India. Apparently, even though they sell tickets, most people don't buy the tickets. They just storm the train center and just ride the train.
Wow.
That's a dick move.
That is a dick move.
Yeah, even in Japan, you pay.
You kind of have to.
They won't let you in unless you pay.
Well, the system won't even let you in. Trust me, I tried. My Suica card ran out of money, so I know how that thing
you
works.
use the card? I always buy the ticket from the machine.
I don't know how the hell to buy it, so fuck it.
Oh, really?
Fuck it.
I just like ask my dad which buttons do I press, and then I press what he tells me.
Okay, I know which one. I know how to buy it. I don't know how to look for the stupid little train station, because literally the map is like what 40 foot long.
Well, you're supposed to figure out which train station is which by looking at the names, and we can't read kanji.
Yeah, I can only read three stations.
I can read a lot, but like not enough to be able to know where I'm going on the train station.
So, anyways, number 2.
Anyway, number 2, Tenryu?
Yep.
Again, Tenryu, stop watching Danboru.
No.
You did this. You did this previous episode too.
Okay.
It's a great website.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, number
Alright
2.
then, I guess number 2.
I'm down with number 2, anyways.
Yeah. Next one.
Next one is animal experimentation laws under...
Animal-
Oh god, the comment section. Let's hope Peter doesn't see this video.
Too late.
Scientists and animal rights activists have once again brought up the debate over animal experimentation.
Didn't we
to
go
your
over this
attention.
already? Didn't we go over this already?
I don't think we did it with Totsuki.
Okay.
No, I think we did it with Totsuki.
Have we?
Well,
Yeah.
if we did go over this, I think I said the same thing as I'm gonna say right now. Inevitably, we're gonna have to experiment on animals to some extent.
No, I do agree that sometimes the animal experimentation can go fucking too far.
Yeah, they can go too far, but we're gonna have to do some animal experimentations to some extent.
I mean, like, some people say, oh, we need to ban animal experimentation completely. To which I say this, okay, if you ban animal experimentation completely, how will you make drugs for animals? Like, your pets. Your pet dog, your pet cat, your pet rabbit. How will you make medicine for them if you can't experiment on animals?
Yeah, well, for me, I mean, you're gonna have to experiment. Yeah, like you said, how you're gonna make drugs for your pets. You're gonna have to.
Yeah, so a lot of people have problems with the humans, but they don't consider that animals need medicine too.
Yeah. I mean, even if you give the argument they didn't need medicine, in the natural world. Same for us humans, kind of. Before, like, we made technology and all that.
Yeah, and then we die from infection left and right.
Yeah,
Thank God for penicillin.
Wait, inspection. You said
Shut up.
Anyways, yeah, I mean, you can give that argument, but thanks to medicine, we live longer now. So, you can give the argument that, we don't need to have medicine and stuff, but that's a different argument for another day. But, yeah, we're going to need animal experimentation. I mean,
I'm fine with animal experimentation because, as you guys said, it's like you need at least, if you're going to do scientific experiments, you always need a scapegoat or you need a test subject. And most of the time, people would say, "Oh, just use an animal," but the people say, "No, you should use a human." Well, do you even think about how that people? Killing people is a lot more different than killing an animal.
I would like to point out that human experimentation does happen.
It has been done before.
I'm not talking about like Hitler and like Japan during World War II. I'm not talking about that. I mean, even today, human experimentation is happening. It's just the way we do it is very different from what it used to be.
Yeah, because
the way we do it nowadays, we actually look for volunteers.
And back then, we used to during the violent times, they will use prisoners, criminals.
Hitler
whatever.
used Jews.
Yeah, Hitler used
medieval times there were
heretics.
No, medieval times it was always the prisoners.
Yeah, medieval times it was always the prisoner, but when you got to World War II, for Hitler it was the Jews. For Japan it was the Chinese and the Koreans and the Japanese people who opposed the Japanese government at the time.
Didn't they experiment on Americans too? American prisoners, or was
not
that
so much. It was
not so
mostly
much?
Chinese and Koreans.
Okay.
And then in America, basically racial minorities, like black people mostly.
I mean, we don't want to, be offensive.
I'm
to
sorry,
anything,
but that's exactly what America did.
Yeah.
There was an experiment with syphilis where the United States infected 300 black people with syphilis and then didn't treat it because we wanted to see what would happen. That's just cruel.
And we all know where that ended. We know how that happened. So
from there, Ebola-chan was born.
Well, I don't think that's a big leap.
Ebola-chan.
That's a big. is that really a thing, by the way?
Yeah, it is a thing.
Oh my God, really?
Ebola-chan
Yeah,
is a thing.
just post an image of
Yeah,
Ebola
post an image
Chan.
of
Okay.
Ebola-chan. You'll find Ebola-chan. I mean, Google image. So yeah.
There's a manga of it too.
Wait, what?
Oh God.
No, I'm not joking. There's a legitimate
Holy
manga.
shit. Okay.
Well, anyways, I
10
guess.
minutes into the video, we're already going like this.
Hey, we're saying interesting shit, so you know it's all good.
I guess.
Nothing wrong with.
I was not. I'm sorry. This is just the last thing I was expecting to happen in this video. Oh my God.
Anyways, hey, but still, at least we're talking about interesting
Okay,
shit.
so I guess the second option, let it continue.
Yeah, let it go.
I wish there was an option where you could like ban the more horrific experiments, but
And by the way, I just said let it go, though. You better not put in Elsa shit.
not
after
doing
it.
that shit again.
Okay, good.
I might put in a picture though.
Oh God.
A man by the name of unpronounceable Smith hit the headlines yesterday when he had his first name legally changed to John, citing the ridicule and stress he suffered because of his given name. Mr. Smith publicly commented afterwards that there should be more restrictions on what parents can name their children. Oh!
I've seen some cases where they ban names.
I know that, but
Like there's a country that banned, a baby from being named. What was it 01 something 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 2 something something.
there's some
something,
ridiculous
something,
names out
something.
there. I think it's someone in China trying to name their kid the @ sign.
You know, there was a time where some people, like, there was this one person that actually named their child after a video game character, and the company actually funded that dude for saying, "Congratulations, you named that child after one of our
Well, it's
characters."
not surprising that you name your people after famous people. That
Well,
happens
well-
all the time. But what people are saying over here is that there's unconventional names sometimes that you don't want. them to
Yeah, I
happen.
mean, like, nobody wants to decide, hey, what do you want to name your daughter? Bitch.
There was a guy in Japan where they tried to name their I think it was actually some parents. They tried to name their the name was rejected. Okay, so they submitted the name of their child to the government, and the government said no, pick another name. Guess why?
Why?
The name was Akuma.
Okay, if you guys don't know, Akuma literally translates to demon or just devil.
I thought Oni was.
No, Oni is also.
It's also.
Well, Oni is a different variation of a
Yeah.
of a demon, so it's kind of the same.
Okay.
It's like you can say.
Akuma
like,
is like It's
like-
more like in the sort of Western sense. And
Yeah.
the Oni is more
Anyway.
the Japanese sense.
Anyways, my opinion of it is, yeah, you should probably limit on what the fuck you can name your child.
The
'cause-
problem I have is, well, I do agree that sometimes you're gonna need limits. Like, Akuma, come on, man!
there are some people that name their children Jesus.
I don't really have a problem with
I have a friend whose name is Jesus, so.
that. Jesus. Oh, God.
No, it has a J on it, but you pronounce it Jesus.
I know, in some languages you do that.
Yeah.
In some languages you don't.
Spanish does that.
Yeah.
Yeah, in German you pronounce the J like a Y. So,
But
So,
still, regardless,
Jesus.
what was your opinion?
my opinion is, I do agree that, like, sometimes you're probably gonna need restriction on the name, like the @ sign. Why would you? And there are some other fucked up names I've seen out there. Like, someone was like, it was like a ridiculously long name, and it was just a string of random characters as far as I could tell. And then it was like Red Anna or something like that.
For me, yeah, I don't mind
So in
banning.
those cases, I agree there should be restrictions, but I don't want it to be like Japan, where all citizens have to have a Japanese name. Okay, it cannot be. You cannot have your name in like anything other than Japanese.
Like, you cannot name your child Will.
You can name your child Will, but on the documents you cannot write in Latin characters. It has to be in Japanese
Katakana.
characters. Yeah, katakana or kanji.
Oh.
Oh, in
That's
some
stupid.
well, in some cases, hiragana's okay. In some cases,
Hiragana's okay too, actually.
Yeah. Oh, really? Because none of my friends' thing was written in hiragana, which is weird.
How many people name their kids with the name that you write in hiragana? You tell me.
I don't fucking know. I don't look at the actual.
I mean, the only times I've seen it is fucking on animes.
anime. Anyways,
well, because
yeah.
I'm pretty sure most Japanese kids write their naming was it
Kanji.
kanji.
Kanji. Yeah, once,
Because most of the
once you
names are written
figure
in
out-
kanji. So.
Yeah.
Once you figure out what the kanji
So
is
what
for
is
the name.
so?
Well,
What
for-
shall we put down?
For me, I don't.
Let's see what the options are. Option 1 is you put restrictions on it. Option 2 is don't put any restrictions on it. Oh, I just saw. Okay.
Number
so-
3.
No, number 2 says follicle rainbow goose snob, cradling in her arms. Yeah. I'm censoring that out, but, well, they've censored it out for it because it says expletive deleted, but that's basically the text way of saying it's bleeped out.
Anyways, well, option 3
And option 3 is get rid of names. We have ID numbers.
What? Okay, this isn't Hitman.
Whoa!
Hitman. See,
No, that's like a prison. That's like fucking
know.
Dead Man Wonderland.
Oh yeah,
over again.
Hitman Wonderland.
Because Dead Man Wonderland, everyone was given a fucking number. Not a single bitch was given a shit about their name.
Not to mention, I think there a policy similar to that was actually enacted by Hitler, where Jews in the camps were given just a number, and
Their names are like
That's true. That's true.
Alright.
I watched Schindler's List, and let me tell you, that shit was pretty brutal to watch.
So option 1.
Option 3, no, I don't think. No, option 3, we should just like burn it on the stake.
Burn it on the stake.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Let's not be like Schindler.
So either option
No,
1.
Schindler was actually a good guy, but
Yeah, but
it wasn't his policies. He had to do it. Hitler forced him.
yeah, but still.
So anyways, so it's either option 1 to restrict it or option 2 to say
Just do whatever you want.
leave it alone.
I would say one.
Yeah.
It doesn't say how much restrictions, so I'm kind of uncomfortable.
Well, as I
about
said
that,
about
but
this
Game is
game,
like
yeah.
this game
Very
is like
broad.
vague. I mean vague,
closest
vague.
thing to my position would be option 1.
Like me, I don't care if you're gonna restrict like unconventional names. Like again, the @ sign. I mean, why would you name your baby the
Well,
@
you can
sign?
name-
The reason why they tried to name their baby that is in protest of overly restrictive name laws.
Ironic.
So yeah, a lot of people do that actually. They get pissed off that the government says you can only name your child these names, so they purposefully give their child a ridiculous name. I feel really bad for the child who has to go through their lives living with that name.
I can imagine the child getting bullied. Actually, like no joke.
I know.
I feel sorry for the child. Anyways, next issue. We're spending 5 minutes on each issue. Awesome.
Is our children learning? Is our children learning? Is our children learning? No. Are our children learning? Thank you very much, Grammar Police.
Okay, I'm supposed to be the grammar guy here, and yeah, grammar. Well, actually, no, I'm the English guy here, so I'm supposed to remember. I'm supposed to remind you of your English.
What editor let this? What editor let this fly?
That's
Oh!
on purpose.
I just realized.
I was gonna say, dude,
I just realized.
is our
I
children
feel
learning?
so dumb.
Maybe you're the editor who wrote that up.
Oh,
who wrote
fucking
that
hell.
up. Anyways,
No, I'm not.
anyways.
When a relatively minor official in your government vowed to increase the standard of education in Totsuki, the press came knocking on your door to ask how this might exactly be done. Okay, so
Oh.
option 1 is raised funding, because I've seen this issue many times. So
Yeah, I've
option
done this
2
issue many
is
times.
lower the power of teachers' unions.
Why?
Option
Why?
I'll explain you why that might be a good idea in a moment.
Okay.
Option 3 is what the fuck?
Oh, it's like
especially
it's
specialist
basically like
schools.
middle school, high school, where they have multiple teachers for different topics or different subjects.
No, not
right?
multiple teachers. That's multiple schools for different topics.
Oh, I thought it wrong then, because I thought
And
it was
option
like,
3 is what? Oh, that's no option 4, not option 3. Option 4 is privatize all the schools. Which I am
No. No, I seen how
I
private
have-
schools teach.
I don't have a problem with private schools existing because if you wanted
Yeah.
to go to a private school, then fine. But come on, I like Japan where if you wanted to pay for extra to go to a private school, you can. But otherwise, public education is free up until middle school.
Up until middle school.
Yeah, high school you need to pay, but that's because high school is not mandatory.
Yeah.
In Japan, once you graduate middle school, you're free to join the workforce if you want.
Oh, really? Seriously?
Yeah, you don't need to go to high school.
Anyways,
But 90% of Japanese kids go to high school because,
education.
well, you can't get a job without high school.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, okay, me, I've seen how public schools teach. They kind of scare you about public. I mean, my English has been getting horrible now. God dang it. Anyways, okay, private schools. I've seen them like scaring their students, saying like, oh, public school has everyone there fights all the time, which is I'm like, what? What?
Sometimes that's true. Sometimes,
sometimes
that's
that's
I will
true.
say the media makes it out to be worse than it actually
Yeah.
is.
No, like they basically like.
Oh, by the
scare-
way, just for everyone watching, we all went to a public school.
Yeah, we all went to the same school actually, pretty much.
Well, starting high school it was it? Or
Middle school. I
Yeah.
met you in middle school. Remember?
Yeah.
Math class too.
Oh yeah.
Of all the things, we're Asians and we're in math class and we met there. Oh, the stereotype.
And yet we don't like math.
Well, I don't like math. I don't know about 10, do you?
I adore math. Sorry.
Oh, so you...
It's alright.
So
I'm not a big fan of math. I used to love it, but that was back when I used to go to school in Japan, yeah? And then, like, I'd learn stuff, and, like, so, like, I was in grade 6, well, the equivalent of grade 6 in Japan. That would be Chuichi in Japan, middle school, level 1. Yeah, Japan has a different system, by the way. I won't explain it. That'll take too long. But, so, in Japan's grade 6... they taught me math stuff that you learn in grade 7 in America.
Yeah, Japan.
So I was ahead.
Anyways, back to this.
And that back then I loved math, and then I fell behind.
Anyways,
and I don't like math anymore.
Anyways, back to this.
Back to this. Anyway, option 1. Well, it's not entirely a question of money. Yes, funding can help, but
Some schools.
What really matters is how that money is used.
Because I know for like our college, it all goes to the IT department.
Oh no, I was more thinking like in fucking our high school.
Yeah.
Where like they got an extra infusion of money and then they just fucking bought plasma flat screen TVs for the teachers. You don't need that shit. I'm sorry, you don't need plasma flat screen TVs.
I know, like our high school, they bought plasma screen TVs, and like I'm like, what the hell? Oh, by the way, they're selling like those wireless things for internet now. You don't connect
that's
to it.
just.
Yeah.
It really, from what I understand, it really pissed off some parents because they were the teachers were saying, the school was saying, you have to buy this, otherwise we won't be able to do some lessons. And then the parents were just like, no, that's bullshit, which I agree with them. That's bullshit.
Actually, anyways,
hey,
so
not as bad as Furlough Fridays.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I went for Furlough Fridays. They gave me day off.
Because it gave you a day off, but in terms of education,
yeah,
it was
bad. It was bad
for those
education.
of you who don't know, because you're not in Hawaii. In Hawaii, we used to have a thing called Furlough Fridays, where because the state of Hawaii needed to save money, they basically made it so that for a while they were like, I think it was a year or something like that.
A year and
it
a
only
half.
lasted a year.
Yeah, around a year, maybe a little
Just
longer
a year.
than that.
Anyways, like
Friday was not a school day.
Yeah, they basically added Friday into the weekend category.
And I know some kids were like ecstatic because we don't need to go to school for an extra day.
But for education,
in terms of learning, it's not a good.
That's a black hole.
Yeah.
No, teachers were the most pissed out of
course,
all.
because they're not getting paid for that day.
Yeah. Anyway, so okay, I don't know about the teachers union
Option 2,
thing.
okay, the teachers union thing. Let me explain why. Because some people say the unions nowadays have too much power. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Now, I've seen some people who are crazy and say that unions need to be completely banned. No, I disagree with them.
Okay,
like,
okay.
But
calm
the
down
people
on that
who
part.
I can kind of understand where they're coming from is they say that they point at things like, for example, there was a teacher who was convicted of a felony of molesting a child.
Felony.
Felony. Okay, shut up. Felony. This is a serious thing. Don't make a joke out of it.
I'm sorry. Anyways.
No, seriously, I'm not joking about that. No, don't
Wait,
make a joke.
so the teacher got charged for
molesting one of their students.
Students.
Okay? And the state could not fire the teacher because of a contractual loophole.
I've seen that happen, not just in schools, like in just like business altogether.
But
unfortunately, the contract, if you're stuck in a contract, then not even the business can do anything.
But the thing is, if you're convicted of a felony of molesting a child, I don't think you should be able to be a teacher anymore.
Yeah. No, it makes sense, but unfortunately, how contracts work is as long as you're bounded by the contract, then you can't get out of it.
I'm pretty sure there was one time where the state tried to make it so that there was a clause in the contract saying if you're convicted of a felony, we can fire you. But the unions blocked it.
That's the flaw that happened in this,
that's part of the reason why the unions block all these clauses that would allow the state to fire teachers that if it were like any other job, you'd be fired on the spot. But the unions have made it so that sometimes you can't fire these teachers even though you desperately want to, and maybe it would be a good thing. Now, in the union's defense, sometimes if you make it too easy to fire someone, you can fire someone for a completely bullshit reason.
Which has happened too.
Yeah, it's happened many times before. Yeah. So I can kind of see where the unions are coming from, but I can also kind of see where the other people are coming from when they say unions have too much power.
I don't know about the union thing, because we're not
I don't know about that either. I can see where the people are coming from, though.
Want to hear what my opinion about this is? I would say fuck this shit. Dismiss it.
Yeah,
Get this out of here.
It was interesting to talk about it, though.
The option that... You want to know the option I would take?
What?
Don't change the funding. Don't change anything with the unions or anything. Adopt the Finland method.
What's the Finland method?
Okay, you don't know because it was a big thing in the Japanese education community for a while. Because
I
you know how Japan
yeah.
is like in the, you know how like Japan is in like in the top tier when it comes to education, yeah.
Well, yeah, depending on the field, yeah.
And then one year Finland beat them. Okay, like Finland was in the top 10 and Japan was like close to the top 10 but not quite there.
Anyways, yeah, okay.
So Japan was like, maybe we can learn something from them. What they found out is in Finland, they don't, the way their educational curriculum is designed, they don't just say, you know how like in America and in Japan, it's basically lectures, remember this shit, it's gonna be on the test, yeah?
That's America,
Which,
too.
I'm gonna say this right now, that don't work!
Oh, for me, it never works.
Yeah, it don't work.
Like, I don't even... I
In
can't...
Finland, what they decided to do is make it so that, okay, yes, you need to remember yes, you need to remember the stuff, but do it in a way so that not only are the students involved in it, but it also encourages creative thinking on the students' part. Now, I can't go into more detail because the Japanese media never went into any more detail, but that's the gist of it.
Well, too bad they don't have that option here.
Yeah, they don't have that option here, so...
Dismiss it.
But yeah, basically, what I would do if they had the option would
Yeah.
be reform the system.
Yeah,
Don't change anything else.
Oh, that was a good 10-minute conversation. Learned a lot.
Yeah. Expats plead for help in war-torn country. Oh god, okay, there's probably going to be a few people in European nations who are going to have some very strong opinions about this.
And so 2 wars have happened in the comment section.
This war of mine!
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Please
I-
buy it!
Yeah. I want that game so
This-
bad.
I have it.
Dude, the new update is really fucking fun.
I mean, I need to get that. We're going off topic.
No, but the new update is really fun. You
Yeah.
should get it.
Like,
Anyway,
I played it, but...
thousands of migrant
out of
citizens
genre.
and expatriated citizens of Totski have asked the government to take them home from Marche Noire.
Marche
Oh, this
Noire.
isn't what I thought it would be. Okay, I thought it would be like refugees from a war-torn country coming into your country.
Oh, that's different.
Which is what's happening in Europe right now. Like refugees from Libya and Syria
Yeah,
are flooding there.
I can
you know
imagine
what's
why.
going on in those nations.
I can imagine why.
And you can kind of understand where those people. Who
I
are
can
running coming from.
I can completely understand why they're running away.
Anyway, option 1 is we must coordinate with the government to bring back our citizens. Option 2 is why waste hundreds of thousands of ducats bringing those people back? They chose to leave the country. That's their choice. And option 3 is wait, no, did I say 3 twice?
Yeah, you said 3 twice,
Fuck.
I think.
Okay,
Don't
option
matter.
2.
Don't matter.
Okay. Well, anyway, option 3. They let them come back, but only if they agree to stay.
I say 3. It's their choice.
I don't know, because I think it's a
Think
government's
so.
job to protect their citizens.
Yes, it is
wherever
the-
they are.
No, because technically, yes, it is the government's job to protect the citizens of their safety. But at the same time, the citizens have made the choice. So the government can't really force
Now-
the decision on them.
Actually, if you ask me, if it's like a tourist or like a person who's just going out there to work temporarily, then I would say, yeah, help them get back. If it was like a person who had like a green card and decided to completely immigrate to the other country, that's another issue for me. But I do agree that
That is their choice. They wanted to go there.
They wanted to stay there and be permanent residents, so that's an issue. That's going to be an issue.
no,
But-
for that I don't know if like you should really go into bring them back. I mean, part of me wants to say they're your citizens, help them come home if they so want to.
But at the same time, they did make the choice to go there voluntarily.
The basic bottom line for me is, I guess it's not really on here, the option I would take. The option I would take is help the people who want to come back, and the people who want to stay, just leave them there.
Well, for me, as I said, I would go with option 3 because it's technically saying like, yeah, you can stay there if you want, but we will give you a pass if you wish to come back. It's like that's pretty much what it's saying. It's like we'll give you a pass. It's like
No,
what?
option 3, because they say, but only if you stay. So you need to come back to the nation, and then you cannot leave afterwards. I mean, like maybe you can leave for vacation or something like that, but you cannot like move to another nation.
Basically, you can't immigrate out of your home country once you use that policy or whatever.
Yeah,
you
it's
wanna
kind of
call
like
it.
the same thing with what the British did to the pirates. Give them a pardon. Either go to Britain as a homeless man, but you will still be considered a free man
Outlaw.
in their state,
No.
or be hanged by the neck till death.
Wow, wow. Those pirates must have been stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Yeah, but still, it's the same thing here. You're given the choice. It's like, do you want to come back and stay home, or do you want to stay in that war-torn region? It's literally, that's their choice. I would be down with that, because technically they are your citizens. You have to protect them.
I guess in that sense, option 3 would be the closest to what I would take. But just for the record, what the option I would take is not actually on here.
Yeah,
Cyber.
I'm not too sure. No, really, I really don't know. Like, in one point, yeah, they're your citizens. You should do something, but they did, like Tendu said, they had a choice, and they voluntarily took the choice. And in life, you make a choice, you have some consequences.
Commit to it.
Yeah. Oh no. Some choices have consequences, and they just got their yeah. You got to deal with life. So, I mean, I guess option 3 will be the closest thing to what a government can fairly do.
Yeah, like how I see it is like this. In life, there is a balance, or there is a scale that will always balance things. There is never 100% good. There is never 100% bad. There is a scale in life that balances things. Like, let's say, oh, I want to move to this country. It's like, congratulations, you're going to move to this beautiful country, but at the same time, it's an oppressive country. Do you want to live there? Sure, you can live and look at all the beautiful scenery, but then you realize, oh shit, there's
life
a fence.
sucks.
Oh shit, there's an electrical fence over there, and there's a guard over there with an AK-47 in his hand. Maybe I should not go there.
So, yeah, I mean,
I guess
life's a gamble, so
yeah, life is not black and white. It's full of grays.
It's full of grays.
Yeah. Also, if you're wondering where the British did, where I got the quote from the British about pirates, play Assassin's Creed 4. It's kind of
I knew it! I knew it!
Is that actually historically accurate, by the way?
I don't
Just
even.
wondering.
Yes, it was. I searched it up.
Wow.
The guy, there was a guy that literally gave pardons to pirates, saying, you can come back to England as a privateer, not as a pirate, but as a privateer. But if you say no, we're gonna kill you because you're a pirate.
Pirates love their freedom, so for them it really must have been.
It's better to be a privateer than to be a pirate.
Yeah, that's in a sense that's true. But again,
privateers are sort of like pirates, though. And
no, they're hired pirates under the
they're
crown.
Basically, I guess. Well, like
the pirates kind of valued their freedom at the time.
Yeah,
so,
pirates really value.
From
their
the point
freedom.
of view of the pirates, it must have been like we're
a hard
stuck between
choice.
a rock and another rock, and we're gonna be crushed by both of them. It doesn't matter which one we choose.
Personally, if it were me,
it's
if
like
I
we're
was
choosing from the shinier of two rocks to be crushed by.
Well, anyways, we should get back to this.
But personally, if I was a pirate, I would have said, "Fuck it, I'll be a privateer." Because
better to be alive, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that all? Yep. Oh yeah, shouldn't we check stuff?
Oh yeah, we should.
Oh, good thing I reminded you guys. Anyways, where is it? Trend.
What's happened with?
Everything's the same, but
no.
Civil rights went up.
Civil rights went up, and political freedom and money is exactly the same.
Economy has...
the black market has
is
completely
so
been consumed.
Small.
Yep, and government.
Wow, education.
Law and order doubled.
Environment, so low.
Well, for me, the environment budget, it's not really,
well, technically, you don't need to pay much for the environment.
The way I see it, it's not how much money you spend on it, it's how you enforce the laws you have.
Or take care of it.
Yeah, that
the welfare. That's pretty huge. Welfare, actually.
I'm surprised healthcare isn't bigger.
My healthcare is 50%.
I feel like we did the right decision of saying just leave the education alone, because look at the budget for the education.
Yeah. That's pretty huge. That's huger than mine, actually.
That's actually pretty good.
It's pretty good. Akitsu, I'm pretty sure Akitsu has a bigger one.
Yeah, but still...
Well, your country's been here longer than us.
I think we made the right choice of saying dismiss the issue.
Yeah.
I suppose.
Well, anyways...
For me, but it wasn't. For me, the issue is not really an issue of spending. It's reform the system, not how much money you spend.
Anyways,
wait. Money does matter.
Wait, people. We didn't... Well, what are people dying from? Old age, heart disease, cancer.
I don't think that's changed.
Yeah. Well, at least no one's getting killed.
Wait, cancer went down by a bit.
Really? I don't remember what it was last time.
I think it's
That's
just...
impressive.
I think it's just because...
Next one.
Banca.
To Banca. The Commonwealth!
Oh, yeah, we gotta...
Oh, that's the same one!
Also, we gotta remember to change the flag for Totsuki.
Oh, yeah, we gotta change it to something.
Yeah. I don't know.
We should totally do that. I feel like we keep forgetting that.
Anyways.
Ooh!
Terrorist!
Okay, hold on. Let's check the government budgets before we do this, because I just saw an issue, and I think we're going to want to know the budgets before we do that.
Oh, that's true.
So Law and Order, holy fuck. Holy fuck.
Well, let's remember, this is banca. This is the,
I'm surprised
what was it?
industry isn't bigger.
Merchantile?
Mercantile city-state.
Mercantile,
states.
Who the heck cares about the name? Anyways, healthcare is low a little bit.
Well,
It's a mercantile
Duh.
state. I'm pretty sure the government wouldn't be doing the healthcare.
I'm just saying.
no, I
think
mercantile states will make healthcare below average, but it's not to the point where people will will die. But it's like
or like go bankrupt.
Yeah,
because-
it's
Basically,
just-
they'll give the
Because you
necessities.
can't have people going bankrupt because they got sick.
no, but
That's gonna be bad
but-
for the economy.
Yeah.
Basically, they'll give the necessities, but
Yeah.
they won't go over.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like at the minimum. The minimum.
Anyways, let's go.
I don't know. For me, no, this is going
We
way
should-
off topic. That's gonna take forever.
Anyways,
okay, I
let's-
was about to say something about Singapore, but no.
No, that's gonna take a while.
Yeah, it's gonna take a hell of a long time.
Anyways, terrorists strike city century or whatever.
Center. That's how you spell center in British English, okay?
Oh, I was gonna say that's
and
not
I
regular
actually like
English.
that way of spelling because
It's
to me,
also the same way as how they spell color. COLUR.
Well, me just because
I
I
don't
was
know
raised.
about color, but I like the way center is spelled because I don't know. To me, that just seems cooler.
Well, for me, I was raised. Well, for me, cooler. Really, that's your reason.
that's my reason.
Well, me, I was
'Cause
raised.
fuck the rules.
Well, me, I was raised, by the, the American spelling, so it's kind of.
I know how it might look weird, but
Yeah.
to me it doesn't look normal. But that's why I like it.
You like things to be a little unique, huh?
Yeah, I like things being unique. I
You
like
really-
the British way I like, except I don't know about color, but I know I like the way they spell honor too, which is HONOUR.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, they do spell color with OUR at the
Yeah.
end.
Yeah, in America, they take you out and go straight to the point.
And the only reason why it's like that in in American English is because Webster happened to be writing the dictionary.
Anyways, let's go on with the issue before we take 5 minutes to explain something again.
I think we already did.
Anyways.
Oh fuck! I think I accidentally changed the resolution. Okay, it's back to normal.
Don't mind that, guys.
Don't mind that, whatever.
Anyway, all of Banca has been in an uproar since yesterday when a car exploded in the middle of Banca City, killing dozens and injuring hundreds.
Okay,
This
who...
terrorist act was traced back to a violent minority group known as the Lilliputian Freedom Fighters.
What the fuck?
A group allegedly supported by an unfriendly regime, despising Banca for its heathenish ways and political bent, but more particularly for supporting the recent occupation of their homeland by an ally.
Okay, first of all, car exploded in the middle of the street. Okay, who went GTA in our city? Seriously. Seriously, who released Nico Bellic and Trevor out of the prison?
Well,
Anyways.
Option 1.
no, I need to say this right now. After looking at the defense budget, how the fuck did you fuck this up?
That's
These are
true.
random, so...
Well,
No.
either the terrorist organization are big as ISIS or...
I also want to point out that no security system is 100% infallible.
Yeah.
No, I know, but I
And
mean,
as a matter of fact, the moment you say your security system is 100% infallible,
It's not.
going to be broken. Like, I assure you. 100% it is going to be broken.
You're being loud.
like how the Titanic was said to be unsinkable,
And then it
runs into an iceberg, and then it sank to the bottom of the sea, breaking in half. Thank you.
And
Yeah,
then it
like-
went...
Like, don't say there is, like, 100% no chance that X is going to happen. Because the moment you say that, chances are it's going to happen.
Anyways, to the issue before we sail away, as they
Yeah,
say.
As I said, I'm still surprised that even with the defense budget we
Yeah.
have, we
Well, either way, we're not going to raise the
didn't
defense
stop
budget
this.
for one thing.
well, option 1 is invade the other nation that's accused of supporting the terrorists.
Mercantile won't...
That's basically America!
I don't think we...
we don't have enough evidence, do we? That they
It doesn't
did
say anything about evidence. So
Basically, this
it
is
could
like-
go either way. That's left entirely
Well,
up to you.
wait, what a mercantile...
But wait, let's look at the other options, because
Yeah.
there's like, holy fuck, 5? Is there...
There's 5 options.
There's
Six
6.
options. 6 options!
I think we should cut... I think we should read it first and then...
Dude, this
like,
is an actually interesting one.
should we, read it all first and then cut that part out where we're reading it and then come back into the video and then say it all at a time?
Do you guys want to do that?
No, I think...
If you guys want to spend
Yeah.
a few minutes... if you
Yeah,
guys wanna spend
I
a few
think we should
minutes.
cut that.
Option 2 is basically saying attacking another country isn't the answer. Oh.
It's a peaceful run.
No, it's not.
No?
NSA.
Oh, number
Sum
2...
it up, NSA.
Number 2 is NSA option.
Yeah.
Is that Spec Ops?
No, like Prism Project, right?
Prism is one of many things that the NSA did.
Basically,
Collect all the information you possibly can.
So, America version 2.
Yeah.
Right, I should just say America 2.0.
Because,
Okay.
number 1 is basically the invasion of Iraq and the invasion of Afghanistan.
And then-
That's basically what it is.
And then number 2 is
Option 2
Edward
is the
Snowden.
Patriot Act.
A Patriot Act / Edward Snowden prison project bullshit.
Edward Snowden told us was going on.
Yeah. And then number 3 is...
Now that's what those terrorists want us to do. Truer words have never been spoken.
No.
That's just my opinion.
No. Put that picture on the screen with the goat saying the truth has been spoken.
Yeah. Chairperson of the Prudence Longfellow of the Patriots Tea and Biscuits Club.
What the
That's a mouthful.
I'm hungry now.
Sounds
We
like
don't want
British.
to give the agency any more responsibility. They're the ones who fucked up in the first place. Yes, I edited that. Cause, whatever. We need to purge Banca of these rats who don't respect the laws and... okay, that's basically America version 3.0. What they did during World War II to the Japanese Americans.
Okay, number 4.
Well, technically they didn't murder them.
They didn't kill them, but they shoved them into camps.
Yeah.
Which is pretty close enough.
But technically, at least they gave them the options that you want to fight your own people.
They did that after they shoved them in the camps.
Yeah, but still, at least they're giving them the chance
Yes,
to go
at least
out.
they gave them the options, but they shoved them in the camps first.
No, I know. But I'm just saying, like, you did one big wrong and then one tiny right.
Anyways, back to the thing.
Option 3. It's clear to anyone with
How many
half a
option
brain.
3s do we have?
No, option 4.
Zabuza, what's what you and
Shut up! My brain is not working.
We have so many option 3s.
Dude.
Option 4. I think it's clear to anyone with half a brain that in their head that this will not work. The people who penetrate the crimes.
Zabuza, what are you thinking?
Shut up! Penetrate the security system. That's what I was thinking. Okay.
Penetrate the security.
Okay. In no way was that a sexual innuendo. Okay.
Too late.
Get that out of your mind.
Excuse me while I go to Saints.
Dude.
Excuse me while I go to the 3rd Street Saints and get the penetrator.
Oh god.
Zabuza, this is YouTube. I think you're too late in terms of...
Shut up! It's never too late. It's too late, isn't it?
It is.
Let's see.
Okay, anyway, the people who perpetrate these terrible crimes do
Oh
so
my
because they feel like they have no other recourse to demonstrate their political opinions. They'll do anything, and I'm sure they're not above hiring mercenaries. You must understand why terrorists act as they do and fix it. We should reach out to ethnic and religious minorities and seek common grounds. Negotiation is the key. Violence solves nothing. I can kind of see what they're going on. I would explain my position further later on. We still have 2 things to go over.
That's like royalty looking at shit.
Option 5. We spit on Banca. Oh god, this guy's a racist, isn't he?
This is just the racist, guys.
Oh no, he's of the terrorists.
Oh.
Forget him.
You disrespect our people and our country and everything we are. You spread your sickening influence where it is not wanted. You must change your ways and cease to oppose us. That's basically give in to the terrorists, which... Fuck
No.
you. Fuck you.
Okay, so option 6, burn it to the stake and throw it out the window.
That's 5.
Oh, but 5, dang it. Zabuza, what have you done to my brain? Wait, then again.
Option 6. Is terrorism a terrible thing? Oh god, you're going there.
Alright.
Oh, is this the one where we commit terrorism?
Let's stop there.
No, option 6 is legalized terrorism.
Oh, wait, that won't be terrorism anymore if you legalize terrorism. Terrorism is terrorism because it's illegal
No,
and you
terrorism
spread
is
terror.
terrorism because you're trying to achieve a political goal by making people scared shitless.
Alright, let's stop that guy right there. And let's take him out to the back. Where's the shotgun?
Oh, right here.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, 5 and
Anyways.
6, no. Just like put them on a stick. Repent!
No, we need that lawyer guy. Objection!
Oh,
Phoenix
God,
Wright?
Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix
Why?
Wright, yeah. I don't know, just 'cause it's funny.
Anyways, you know what I thought of Zabuza? It's like you were being like Valve, how they can't count up to 3. They just have that like little difficulty.
Except for me, I can't count beyond 3.
Yeah, you just count that. You just like the number 3. I don't know.
I don't actually like the
Okay,
number 3.
Zabuza, you should not be, running
I don't
with...
have a particularly favorite number. My least favorite number is 4, though.
Oh,
She.
yeah. Okay, she means death in Japanese.
But it also means 4.
Anyway.
It causes for some rather unique
Anyways.
circumstances. I heard it's the same thing in Chinese.
Yes.
Anyways,
And because there was someone on YouTube who was saying that they tried to order food from a Chinese restaurant. This was in England, by the way, and the person on the other side was Chinese. It's like, okay, what's your address? Okay, and you know how there's numbers on it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, 4. And the person's like, oh, okay, it must be the same thing. 4. Oh, okay. 4. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't take your order.
anyways, okay. One thing, I am the one who only operated on 2 hours of sleep here. I should be the one who's messing up, not you.
Okay, shut up. I didn't exactly sleep well either. I haven't been sleeping well for the past, 2 weeks now, actually.
Okay, never mind then. Anyway, so which option?
Okay, for me, option 4 would be the closest to what I would take.
Well, I don't want to do 1, 2, and 3 because they're all America.
Well, I can understand the people who would want to do 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, I can understand, but it's
I
still
can understand
America.
why they will do it, but that's not gonna, in my opinion, those are all gonna just make it worse. Because there's a reason why those people are engaged in terrorist acts.
Yeah.
Are we doing this based on our ideas or based off what Banca would do?
Based off what Banca would do.
Okay, then what would a mercantile state do?
Okay, we messed up a little bit. Anyways, well, they don't want to lose money, so...
Well, here's the thing. A mercantile state will probably not give a shit about the minorities, so number 4 would be out the door.
I don't think they'd give a shit about the minority or the majority. I think it's just money.
Maybe
Yeah.
they would do the NSA one so that they can...
No. Mercantile states do favor nobles. They do favor nobles.
I don't know if number 4 is really the noble thing.
Is it? Wait, which one's the noble one?
No, number 4 is like I can imagine some royalty guy just trying to say
I
that.
can see a royalty saying that, but I can also see royalty saying any of the other options too.
Yeah.
It entirely depends on who the person is.
I think a mercantile state would actually gather more information than
Yeah,
anything
so they'll
else.
pick the NSA option, yeah?
Yeah, because mercantile mercantile states are technically not the most violent nation you've ever seen.
But they're
So
not...
they definitely would not do anything.
They would not do an invasion.
Like, the only time
But
they'll...
they're not willing to give more civil rights to minorities because that's how
I
they
don't
are.
think they would give them less, too, though.
Yeah,
Well, the only time they'll invade is if they're really physically in danger, and that's the
Yeah.
only
I
way
think
to
they
solve
would
it,
be
so-
invaded if they were directly attacked. Which some might say, oh, you've been directly attacked, but no, you weren't actually invaded by the other nation here.
So,
Yeah.
I guess number 2, the NSA option?
yeah.
I guess.
I think mercantile states would do.
No,
more
yeah, I would
information.
do it if I had a mercantile state. I would do
because
it.
in a mercantile state, information is
Well,
value.
in any business, information
Oh.
is valuable. Information is
Oh,
power.
I just saw the next one. Taxpayers on strike.
Really?
Seriously, guys?
Basically, these
We need the money.
Yeah,
I need to buy another golden horse.
No, don't buy a golden horse. What was that horse? What was it
Henry,
from? What was it? What was it? Oh God, from that game.
Borderlands, where
Yeah, Borderlands.
where Handsome Jack had a horse made out of diamonds.
Yeah, the diamond horse, the pink diamond horse.
enough!
Butt Stallion was its name.
Yeah, but stallion.
I'm gonna say this now. I never played the Borderland game that much. I played
I only
it
saw
a
the
little
videos.
Bit.
I beat 1 and 2, so I would know.
Oh, by the way, the prologue one sucked.
I only saw
Prologue
the video of Butt
Prequel?
Stallion.
Prequel, prologue. Who the frick cares?
Oh, so you're talking about the pre-sequel,
Yeah,
the one where you go in space.
Yeah, that one. That one sucked. Number 2 was actually not that bad.
We're
Even
talking
though
that
about
was probably the
games
best.
in the middle of doing this.
oh,
We could do the podcast after this. Wow, 47 minutes. Holy shit.
This
Hey.
is already the podcast, so shut up.
no, but seriously, it's summer, so why not summer special episode?
You know what? Why the fuck not? You're going to Japan anyway.
Yeah, actually, that's true. I'm going to Japan, so you guys can still do the recording without me if you guys want.
We
but-
probably
We need
will.
the mic.
Oh yeah, that's right.
My
This is
sister
my
has
mic.
a mic.
So you guys can try to use. Yeah,
I could ask her.
Zabuza's.
And worst comes to worst, I can just buy a mic.
It's only like $30-something on Amazon.
With
by
that
the way.
thing?
Well,
Yeah.
it's summer now, so there should be a sale on like everything.
I did not know.
If not that, at least $40-something.
Wait, I need to buy a case for my iPhone. Well, whatever, that's beside the point.
Anyways, back to this.
So what is
Okay, so option 1. Damn right we're not. It's the taxes are too high.
How
Basically.
much taxes do we have?
a merchant would say?
Fuck.
Actually, I have no idea what the taxes are. It depends on what the tax rate is.
We should check the tax.
No,
Option
the tax. I don't think they'll show you what tax rate
They won't
is.
put tax businesses too much though, because then the businesses will all go elsewhere because
they,
other nations have lower
no,
tax
it
rates.
shows
No, I mean
you-
in the nation.
It shows you
current-
the income tax. It
Yeah.
shows you income tax.
Anyway, before we do that, let's look at the other ones. Option 2, Banco can't survive when, in other words, try to force them to pay their taxes, basically.
I would see them doing that though.
Yeah.
Oh,
What is 3?
Option 3. Okay, I know. I know this because I've had this issue a lot with my personal nation.
Oh jeez.
Option 3 is that one where you let them choose where their tax money goes.
I don't see how that is effective.
I mean, I can understand why you'd want to do that. Okay,
That's
I don't see how that would work though.
That's like gambling.
That's
Literally.
I mean,
Giant gamble.
don't get me wrong. I don't mind that.
I respect the people who say that, and yes, I do believe that people should have a voice in where their tax money gets spent.
But that's why you have elected representatives.
I don't see how letting the people choose where the money goes is gonna be effective.
I mean, like that. Yes, I can see why you'd want to do that, but when the government runs a program, you are depending on when you're depending on drawing up numbers for the amount of money you're going to be able to spend to that agency for that year, okay? And if you do number 3, sometimes those numbers ain't going to follow through. And if those numbers don't follow through, you can't spend the money.
But I think the
Yo,
I think Banca
name.
oh, whatever.
Just bleep out the name.
Yeah, but still, I still think Banca would have just.
Whoa!
Tax is 4.8.
Oh my god, that is so low!
That's Hawaii's tax almost.
No, that's not Hawaii's tax.
Isn't Hawaii?
That's Hawaii's sales tax,
Close
not
enough.
the income tax.
How much is Hawaii's income tax actually?
I have no idea.
About
You work, don't you?
about 6%.
I work as a cashier, and then actually.
I think it's.
Wait, no, I shouldn't say this because there's a big sign in my workplace, big sign saying "Don't talk about your pay rate." I'm not even joking.
No.
There is.
We're talking about income tax, not pay rate.
No, but like
It does no. The income tax does affect your pay rate.
Yeah, it takes it directly from your pay.
Yeah, but I think the current one is either 6 to 8%. Anyways,
I thought it was higher. No, it's progressive tax. So the more
No.
money you make, the more tax
Yeah.
you have to pay.
Anyways,
but we're gonna cut that out. So
cut that out.
yeah, we're gonna cut all that part out. But still, I think they would not. I would think they would say you're gonna be forced to pay.
Yeah, if it's 4.8%, that's like so much lower than so many other nations.
That's a nickel out of a dollar.
Yeah, basically.
Like rounding it up
So
to the
yeah,
nearest.
come on, just pay your shit.
Yeah.
For some.
Give me the nickel.
We have enough police anyway.
Yeah, give me your nickel. I'm gonna buy myself a fucking golden horse. Come on.
No, diamond horse.
No, I'm not. I don't want to be like Handsome Jack. That's too much money. Gotta get the golden horse.
Why don't you buy Candy Mountain while you're at it?
Although I would like to point out that buying a diamond toe.
That was like your English. Are you drinking that water again?
Yes.
Alright, anyways.
Buying the diamond horse, diamond is actually worthless.
Yeah, it is. It's just that the marketing succeeded in.
No. It's
What?
not just marketing.
Is
Diamond, the market for diamonds is a monopoly. Okay? It's entirely the diamond supply. There's actually shit tons of diamonds, okay? But they're entirely controlled by one cartel who, number one, they did the marketing, as you said, but number two, they also have like this huge stockpiles of diamonds in these warehouses in England. And they only let a small fraction of that out every year
Is that the
to
one-
create the illusion of scarcity.
Is that the one where you need a 43-foot key? No, that's the golden. That's the storage for gold. Never mind.
You know, I always thought that sapphires were better than diamonds.
Well,
I really don't care about like which one's good because I don't give a shit about
Okay, rarity
about
wise.
gems.
By the rarity wise, I think sapphire is obviously more rare.
A lot of things are more rare than diamonds, dude. Diamonds are like
You got emeralds, you got rubies.
It used to be very rare, and then Britain started mining in South Africa, and then look, diamonds everywhere.
I know pink diamonds are rare.
Blue diamonds are very rare.
I don't know what that is.
Blue
Anyway,
diamonds are the rarest.
It's a diamond with the blue hue.
I only know pink diamond. So, anyways, next one.
Tourism workers on
Pink
strike.
Panther.
We got more people on strike. What's with this?
No, this is an actual strike. Okay.
Oh,
I mean, the last one was people just didn't pay their taxes. This one is like they're actually refusing.
oh,
to
it's a
work.
legitimate strike then.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Wow,
previous-
what is this, France?
No, here.
Like for those of you outside of Japan, you won't get this, but in Japan there's a stereotype that the French people love to strike.
I never heard that before.
Did you watch Hitalia?
I don't watch Hitalia.
Oh, okay, then it makes sense.
There's-
All my animes
No,
are either
'cause they're-
killing,
no.
comedy, or romance
Here,
comedy.
I'll
or
tell you
all of
why
the
there's
above.
so many strikes. You've got the French Revolution, you've got the 100 Years' War, you've got the Napoleonic War, and you've got what is it? World War One, World War Two. You got a bunch of shit.
French have to French.
France.
Yeah, okay. I'm probably gonna be yelled at by a bunch of French people.
Stop drinking that water, seriously.
But still, yeah,
But yeah,
I can
France
understand
is
the
gonna have to
stereotype.
go through a lot of shit, but I would also like to say the French population in general is more left-wing than, at least in America.
Anyways, so what's the choices?
I like that there's only 2 options. Come on.
Option 1 is raise their wages. 20% increase over 2 years. Holy shit!
That's a lot.
Nope.
Nope. We're Banca. We're not going to do that.
That's not me speaking from the perspective of a mercantile republic. That is speaking from my actual, legitimate, real point of view.
You're
Don't
like,
get me
nope.
wrong. I'm all for pay increases, but 20% in 2 years, that's 10% per year. I
Yep.
mean, like, couldn't it be more gradual? I mean, I don't mind it being a total of 20%, like, extended over a period of, like, maybe 5 years.
But that's just 20%.
20% in 2 years, holy shit!
Alright, if Banca was to receive that as the offer of deal, Banca would probably
Kick
send out the
them.
police.
Yeah.
Option 2 is, make it easier to fire the people who are on strike. Basically.
They would fire
Yeah,
them.
they would.
They
Yeah.
would fire them, so fuck it. Option 2, they would
Mercantile-
fire... Mercantile State would probably obviously just fire them because it's you're fucked up.
Option 2, it basically says don't cave in on them, and yeah, they wouldn't cave in. Banca.
Never. We're a mercantile state, not
To bail or not to bail?
Oh,
What?
is this the thing
A
about?
recent severe crash in the stock
Cat?
market. Crash, no, crack. I said cash, not cat.
Oh.
Okay,
Alright.
but no, it's supposed to be crash. A recent severe crash in the stock market of Banca, and the plummet in the value of the gold coin. I forgot that was our currency.
Oh yeah, our currency was gold coins. Tendu.
Has brought the issue of government bailouts to the forefront. Oh,
We should have went with gold bars, man.
No! I don't want people walking around with gold bars in their fucking pockets.
How do you even walk? Do you have any idea how big gold bars are?
I never seen.
Do
a
you have
gold
any
bar.
idea how heavy gold bars are?
I never held one. I'm not that rich.
You haven't even seen the pictures? I've never held one, but I've seen the pictures.
I've seen many pictures of different kind of gold bars. So I've seen
and
the trapezoid.
all of them are like your whole hand.
I've seen the trapezoid one, which is literally the size of my arm.
But yeah, regardless,
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyways.
option 1.
you know, this is actually really, really, really bad for Banca if their
Yeah,
currency is going fucking to shit.
That's
Yeah.
actually bad for us.
What would Mercantile State do?
What would a banca?
extensive support program to option 1 is basically support the businesses. It doesn't say how.
But just support in general.
Yeah.
That's a
And
risk.
Option 2 is basically the libertarian way of doing it, which is it's a free market. Wait, what? Hold on. It's not. That's not it. Government bailouts won't solve anything, though. They'll only redistribute wealth to those the government happens to favor at that particular moment, while placing a crushing burden on everyone else. Government must instead cut taxes. 4.8% tax. I don't think we would cut taxes. I mean, what taxes is there to cut?
Yeah, you're gonna pay us
20%
pennies?
tax.
What, you're gonna pay us pennies now instead
Oh
of
wait, no,
nickels?
I shouldn't say that what taxes is there to cut because there's Monaco, which has no tax.
Anyways,
I'm not even
What?
joking. They have no tax. The government makes all of their money from running the gambling industry.
Anyways, next.
Next, number 3.
This brings up an interest. Why do we allow businesses to become too big to fail? The solution surely is to break up the businesses before they reach that size.
That's socialist?
No, not socialist.
No?
That's actually a position I would agree with. Like,
Right,
don't
right.
let businesses should not be too big to fail. I mean, if you're so big that if you fail, you're gonna collapse the economy, then you're too fucking big.
I think a Mercantile State would agree with that. Too.
Yeah,
But
like...
the problem is, the merchant-style state, they
Mer-
don't want their economy to collapse.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
but
again,
Mercantile State
so-
should understand if a company becomes too big, it's going to cause a problem because you always need competition.
At the same time, though, in this situation, they've already become too big to fail.
Yeah, but
Also,
you
this
have to
one is, imagine it, community-based businesses.
But what it's
run
saying
for the benefit of little people. Okay, now that I think the mercantile state would allow their businesses to grow to be pretty big, just not so big they're going to crush the economy.
Yeah, I think
This option is basically saying make it so that like there's a different business in every city.
yeah, but
Which is, like,
I think
I don't think that's what they will do.
well,
Well, it's better than the other options, definitely.
Suppose, but
here's the thing: if the Go coin and the Mercantile State has crashed, they would try to stem it immediately.
yeah, they'd probably try to make the currency go back up.
Yeah, they would try and stem it immediately.
I know it's like what like a lot of people like actually no a lot of politicians criticize like they've gone after China and a number of other nations for what they call currency manipulation, basically making their currency in a value that will help them, but it hurts other nations.
Yeah, but I think mercantile would probably take 3.
Yeah,
3.
like it's better than
I think it would be 1 or 3. I can't choose between the two.
I would
What
say
is one
3.
again? What was one?
One
Support the businesses.
support the businesses, even though they're already.
It doesn't say how to support the business. It's just to support.
But
the
just
business.
support it in general. I would just pick 3 because honestly,
I would pick 3 because number 1 is too big of a gamble. The company has already failed you. There is a mercantile state would not risk, or if they know how to do it, they try to turn the economy around.
I suppose the mercantile state would.
and you shouldn't take unnecessary
They'd probably
risks.
side with like, okay, if you failed, then you're going to fail. Let's help bring back the economy by going to the guys who didn't fail.
Yeah, but regardless, some mercantile states would actually try to find ways to turn it around before they just go with the final because the third option is technically a last resort.
Yeah.
But I think we're at the point where you need to do a
It doesn't
last
have
resort.
the I'm pretty sure the actual mercantile state would try to do something else to recover the economy.
Yeah, but
But
in this situation,
At this point, you might as well go with 3. You might as well go with a backup plan at this point.
I suppose.
yeah. I mean, we can do number 1, but that's a risk, and we don't want to take unnecessary risks. So
I suppose you're right. More police needed. Oh yeah.
we have a big police budget for this country, don't we?
Think
What's the issue this one, though?
it's basically, do you want to get more police? Do you want to try to solve the crime thing? By dealing with poverty and whatnot? Or do you want to...
Oh, it's the one where we did with Totsuki.
And option 3 is make punishments. We got this issue before, actually.
That was Totsuki.
Yeah, that was Totsuki.
Hey, so it's Banka's turn this time.
Yeah, it's Banka's turn.
I think the defense in Banca was already high enough.
Yeah, isn't it high?
It's like 20%. Law and Order is like 20%.
Yeah, so we're already good. So maybe
Like,
the poverty
I don't
thing.
think you need to make it any big. Would they support the people who are poor, though? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm pretty sure they'd say. I'm just saying. I think the mercantile state would say, if you're poor, then try to get out of it on your own.
Well, no.
Yeah, they do. Mercantile states would leave you the fuck alone.
I guess I have a different mindset from a mercantile state. So.
We all do.
No.
None of us are like that.
Well, you guys seem to be doing a better job than I am.
So I base mine off Spice and Wolf, or Wolf and Spice, however you want to pronounce that. But that it's a manga.
Slash anime.
Yeah.
I watched it.
Yeah, and an anime. It's entirely about mercantilism.
Oh, by the way, it's Spice and Wolf, just for clarification.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't remember it. But,
Spice on the Urufu.
I think I only saw like the first 2 episodes.
Yeah,
I saw like half of the first season.
The entire anime teaches you about mercantilism, and the entire city itself is a mercantile state. So I usually kind of base mine off that, and then I read some things about mercantile states myself, and I was like, oh yeah, this is pretty cool.
Well, I'm thinking this in my way. I mean, get the poor some money so they can spend that money again.
Don't get me wrong. If this were like my personal nation, I would go with option 2, just hands down. No debate. I'd go for option 2. But this is a mercantile state.
I'm not
state
sure.
Would not give money to the poor.
I don't know for this issue because we already have enough police.
I mean, option 1, I don't think they'd do it.
I mean, if we had less police, then maybe. But
maybe they'd make the punishments harsher. But this thing specifically names public floggings, which is kind of extreme.
Dismiss it.
I would dismiss it.
Yeah.
Because none of these options are fitting.
Kind of extreme. God, understatement of the century.
Understatement of the day.
No, not the day, the century.
Anyways, off to the stats. Or did we already look at the stats?
We haven't looked at all the stats. We looked at the tax and
money. Let's see how.
Tax and government, actually.
Money. How are we doing?
Trend. Economy
has not
went
changed
down, but
because
not
of the
by much.
well, it's because of the gold coins went down.
I don't know about that.
No.
Oh wait, yeah, that's right.
We
Maybe
just
did a
got
different
that.
thing?
What did we do?
What was the
Fattest citizens? What? We're in
top 5% of the region for the fattest citizens? Oh my god.
That's bad, actually. That's kind of bad.
Yeah, but I think like they've really.
I think mercantile states would have
top 5% in the world for most pro market.
Well, no, duh.
Right.
In the world.
Oh, that's an achievement already on the spot.
For a mercantile state, yeah, fucking yeah.
Hell
yeah!
so,
Good job, guys.
Oh wait, marijuana. Less
In
productive.
the privacy of your home.
Yeah, but less productivity.
Oh, I suppose. Yeah, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. Sometimes it's really hard to tell.
Yeah. Hey, you never know what happens in life.
Yeah,
But still, the price of civil rights went up by so much. What the hell?
We allowed marijuana, remember?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
And-
this is the economy. I'm pretty sure the government's gonna keep going down in future decisions. Although actually it might go up because of that one decision.
the difference between the rich and the poor.
Oh, that's about 100 times.
Damn. Fuck you, poor people.
You know what? You wanna know what I have to say about that income inequality?
America.
Yep,
America.
America. That's America
well.
right there.
Oh well.
I mean, like it'd be much more evenly distributed if we were Sweden, Norway, Finland, Denmark, yeah, Iceland.
Neutral places.
No, those are
Just say
like,
Scandinavia.
Scandinavia. Yeah, okay. Anyways, what else? Oh yeah, people.
look, Scandinavia's done a really good job with their nation's economies. Anyway, that's
we
beside the point.
already saw this.
We already saw this.
Yeah,
I like how
defense,
line
blah,
or
blah, blah,
okay,
we've already
no,
seen
no,
this.
defense and law are like exactly the same.
They are exactly the same. 21.9.
That's surprising. Okay, what people are dying?
Old
Exposure.
age, exposure, cancer. I think exposure has gone up.
Yeah, it has. I don't know how. Wait, did we allow nudity in this
No.
country?
Wait, hold on.
Did we allow nudity in this country?
I don't remember. Let's take a look.
Does it even show?
I don't think it does.
No, because last time I remember, I think we did.
Oh well.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh well, naked people everywhere.
But yeah, I suppose that was.
Old
Well, we
age is a new
gotta
one.
work on murder. We gotta work on murder.
Yeah, I suppose. 221st in the North Pacific. North Pacific? When did we get to the North Pacific? I
It's-
thought we were in the East Pacific.
No, that was for the other one, isn't it?
Oh wait, no, it's randomly chosen the region you start in. Oh, I forgot about that.
You can change the region, you know.
I know. I've changed regions many times.
I put all my countries in the same.
Well, I could
same
care
region.
less about that
I don't
right
give
now.
a fuck about what region I'm in.
Oh, me, I put in the same region so in case we have that zombie stuff again.
Oh yeah, that makes
Because
sense.
there's a rule where if you're
Yeah, that's a event in the game. That's kind of beside the point if you're wondering. So
oh if you guys
be
want to,
careful with that thing. Don't hit it on the table.
I know. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to participate in that zombie thing, you guys should have a nation before October.
It has to be like Halloween, yeah.
Yeah, on Halloween or starting on
They used to have a
Halloween.
Bitcoin thing that they don't have anymore. I'm sad.
Anyways,
Okay, anyway.
there's a thing where you can either join the zombie. Why?
Some people did that, by the way.
Create a counter zombie team, ZCOM or whatever the heck it's called. No, ZCOM is in Plague
or try to
Incorporated.
cure it.
Or try to cure, which is what me and Zabuza did, and we were having too much fun launching missiles at each other.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
technically-
we cured everyone.
We cured it. Well, you lost a few
Because some dick decided to freaking kill my zombies.
I don't know who, but that happens.
Anyways,
Somebody tried to kill my zombies, but at the time I got everyone cured, so it aired up.
how long have we made this?
An hour and 5 minutes, 6 minutes,
Summer-
7 minutes.
Summer special, so whatever.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay, so that was the video. Oh god, should I break it up into parts?
Might as well 3 parts. Just
Make
this-
one part Totsuki, the other part Blanca.
Sounds good.
You almost said Blanca.
It's because of Street Fighter. Street Fighter.
Sounds good. Okay. So I was Upside5.
I'm Cyber624.
And Tenryu.
I just hit my hand on the table. Ouch. And I'll see you guys next time.
I'll be at Japan.